G'day guys, welcome to the MailBag preview for Oaks Day at Flemington.
It's carnival's flying, isn't it?
Yeah,
Again,
it's a long stretch though. I tell you, I'm looking forward to it being over.
I'm looking forward to Sandown Cup and then Ballarat Cup, and then it's over.
That's because you're probably the sickest puppy I've ever met. 7,000 views on our Melbourne Cup preview show. We really appreciate everyone getting around it and hope that we can keep finding a couple of winners every now and again.
Definitely. I mean, especially this time of year, obviously the pressure's on, and
Mr. Just Wins, Drew the Profits.
Well, yeah, you gotta put yourself out there every so often, and sometimes you produce a good, sometimes you don't. So
That was awesome, man. So happy. I was stoked for you.
I was pretty happy, especially when you found it from the yard as well. So
yeah, well, I probably should pay more attention to what you say, shouldn't I? Especially with the internationals.
Well, especially when you looked at it and said, "Oh, I like this one." I said, "Yeah, mate, that's the one I declared on the show."
Well, I think that's probably why our mail is okay.
Well, yeah, because you shouldn't be taking form into it. You're looking at the horses and you're evaluating them on
and especially
what they do.
like other people's form.
Exactly. Yeah. Nice Betfair lay. What was it? Invincibella?
Yep.
So that's 4 in a row. Betfair lays. Congratulations.
I just looked for the shortest price favourite on the day, to be honest. And then I saw Hugh was on.
Oh, Huey.
I reckon Hugh's he's like your mate who was like the chop king. And he got a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
And he's now single.
Yes.
He's back.
He's
But
keeping
even when he should get one,
yep,
just something goes wrong because he's just still trying to find his rrhythm.
Don't worry, at least he's got wings.
He'll get one away, and then he'll start to put a few wins together. I reckon
that's true.
Just like an old veteran sort of chop king, you know.
He might when he hits that one in race 1 on a day, you'll then just ride a treble or something.
He's suspended, isn't he?
I hope so. Lost too much money on him this carnival.
It didn't look too bad what he did.
Yeah.
Either did Craig's.
Well, he was slow out on 2 horses as well on the weekend. That can't just be the horses, surely.
Well, I didn't like the way Invincibella paraded. It paraded like it might be slow away.
Yeah.
Not definitely going to be, but might be.
Yeah, and same happened on Tally.
What else did... Oh, no. Tally's another story. Tally's cooked.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else do we take out of Melbourne Cup Day?
Rail was hot. We kind of knew it would be. Everyone was trying to suggest that it would absolutely chop out to a point where you couldn't be on it. But you can't chop out a rail on a good 3 track. You can wear it down to the point where the straight race, they got it right by going to the outside rail in race 8 or whatever it was. But you're still not going to chop it out to the point where it's horrible. So, it was advantage to be on speed most of the day.
Yep.
And credit to the jockeys and trainers who walked the track and decided in that race 8, let's go to the outside rail, it's going to be much better. I completely just was questioning the decision when Hazy said they were doing it with Fadina. And
I love it. I love that. I always want to go outside.
Yeah, but it was a good 4 versus good 3 early on in the day, so I was just querying if it would be firm enough. But it was, so they got it right, but Ocean Embers got it even more right with 11 cracks on the arse before the 100 to cheat and win a race.
That was when we stuffed one up, wasn't it?
There goes the quaddie. How much was the quaddie going to pay, even if Fadina got home? Obviously get the last leg and just get beaten by a cheater on the 3rd leg.
That was a good win.
It was a good win, but you got to stick with the rules.
Whips.
Suspended, but you take a suspension every day for a cup day winner, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I would. Jockey.
100%.
All right, see why they do it.
Should we get into this Oaks Day card, Drew?
Yeah, well, we're going to be going fast through a couple of these because I tell you what, I'm not betting up early.
What's the rail doing? Out 3?
Out 3 metres on Oaks Day, just to try and, I guess, move out from where the wear and tear is. So, look, I think leaders still have every shot, but I would just be saying it should play a bit more fair than it has been. So
Chris from BetSmart thinks that it'll be perfectly fair. Everything will depend on tempo.
Yeah, and as it should at Flemington. So
yeah, especially with the weather we're having, eh?
Well, yeah.
So I'll just trust whatever Chris says. He's always right.
Nice, perfect weather. Not even warm enough, cold enough for us to put a suit jacket on today. So
the Jazz are coming back.
In the NBA.
Alright, Flemington, race 1, 700 metres, fillies and mares, 3 and 4 year olds.
This is a disastrous race to start the day. Like, I would be putting... I don't like race 2. I don't really even like race 3. But why not move, like, race 5, where you've got 10 quality runners, start the day with a good race, get everyone there early, get them motivated to bet up. Look at this race.
I'm happy that there's not going to be many people there for once.
20 runners.
I watched the Melbourne Cup, and what a fucking huge result for me.
Yeah.
Off that tiny little screen that you can barely see in the
back parade.
In the back parade. Yeah. Me and Mr. 10% were just there. Luckily, I had a pink cap.
Yeah, well, that's how we found it. Yeah. It was good to at least watch in the run. You normally can't watch half the Lloyd ones. If they put the white cap on, you've lost it. Like, you're not seeing it. And that means it's not winning, by the way, because they've put a white cap on it, so they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
There's a little thing about their hats as well, just so you know, because old Lloydies, you know, his sight's not what it used to be, so he wants to have the right cap on so he can follow which one.
Ah, true.
There's a little thing
Don't
to it.
give away all your secrets, mate.
There's just a little thing to it, so, yeah. Race 1, 700 metres. I have this down to 4 runners that I think are standouts. I'm a Princess from the McAvoy stable. It was a really good run last start at Morphettville. Ran second, but the times check out. History Repeats was maiden winner fullback. Yeah, it came off the Felica form line. We saw it at Cranbourne. It looked good. Just found, too good, but, it can improve. Linguist is coming off a 4-length win. Decent win, has to make another step up, but you can't, afford a horse for winning for 4 lengths, especially in this grade. And Sworn Evidence is just
coming from the right race.
Yeah, 2 and a bit lengths off Our Crown Mistress. Suited. Craig Williams retains the ride. Not sure if that's a negative or a positive at the moment, but mapping's the only thing against it.
It's a positive.
Yeah.
Look at the ride he gave to Harney.
Yeah, true. But this is the thing that looks like it gets back, so yeah. I have Linguist on top, and I'm a Princess is the other one that I'll be backing here. But honestly, this is probably my lowest percentage race of the day.
I'd have History Repeats on top. I like the form lines. I love the stable. I love the jockey. It's a positive jockey change.
Yeah.
Drawn perfectly to cruise across at its own pace. Yeah. I like Gay on Oaks Day.
Yep. Well, Gay's flying. They're going up bloody like 35% at the moment.
Yeah.
So
obviously, I've barely looked at this because the race was ordered yesterday. I'm actually watching
the parade.
Where are we now?
That one looks like it's winning, right?
Connington. Yeah, race 2, 800 metres. Top number 1. Odeon. Is it racing?
No, out. So I was doing my form this morning. I've tweeted up and said, how am I meant to know this thing's racing? So it's in the Emirates on Saturday. And I tweeted to Ellen and Zaria and I said, hey, what's happening with this? And they were polite enough to tweet back and say, no, going Emirates.
They are
scratching.
Quality. Yeah.
So that was good of them. But wouldn't you just love for it to have been scratched this morning so there's no query about it? Like, they're never backing up after 2 days, are they?
Yeah,
it's
not a lot of people care, though. So maybe there's sick people like you.
But if you want to bet up early, you're going to get screwed from deductions on purpose by the bookies taking a little bit extra on the side. So you want them to scratch it early. You want to know, and you want to just be able to do the race.
Yep.
So that's out of there. This is another wide open race where I'm really struggling in this one, to be quite honest. So
Portion Control and War Legend, I think, are coming from the right race. Hogmanay's bringing some Sydney form, how's the Sydney form gone so far, do you think, as a passionate, patriotic Victorian that you are?
It's going okay. I don't think it's been measuring up. So if you get rid of Gay Waterhouse, let's just remove Gay Waterhouse, how's it going?
Yeah, not that good.
Not good at all. So I think...
they came for White Moss.
Legless. It was never going to win. Like,
on its form lines, I wanted to take it out of it from the yard.
Yeah, I just wanted to take that thing on. That being said, Furyk ran horrible. But Padrina, Benny Ascari, he'll be happy.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, like to see people win, and
hopefully one day we get one as fast.
Yep, agreed. This Von Tunzelman, it's an open class winner in New Zealand on a soft track. It's come out over here. It's ran 6 in weight for 8 Group 1, handles the distance. If the speed's on, which I can't see it being on. I have this as one of the slowest races of the day because there's nothing it really wants to take it up and like push the speed, unless Captain Duffy they try and do opposite to what they did last time winning, which they have done before. I can't see speed in here, so I like Von Tunzelman, but I'm against it now with no speed. But I could see if they start going fast early, I'm getting on in play.
Yeah.
The two that I like is Suchu's. I can't. Suchez. Look, I think it still can win without the speed being on.
Yep.
And Portion Control's just the class animal of the race. It's got the peak form lines. I would note Ebdian as well would run well if the speed was on, but I can't have it based on last start, based on
It's a wide race,
speed.
isn't it?
It's really hard.
You wouldn't want to pen the 3,
No.
Mr. Garcia. You
wouldn't.
need to see it parade.
Yep.
I agree. Suchez is a chance.
Carrigan on air, you couldn't pen.
I don't want to peg Hogmanay. I don't want to peg Carrigan. I don't want to pen
War Legend.
Portion Control, Edrian, War Legend, or
Even Charles.
Nemea, who gets Glyn on, which used to be a little deadly move when it was up in Sydney.
See, I'd say it's a negative.
I haven't paid much attention to it
McAvoy's
recently.
jumped off to jump on the Andreas Waller one, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah, Mr. Garcia.
yeah. So look, it's a wide open race. I'm very cautious that I know I said on Cup Day you got to bet up the first couple of races.
Shit, Warren Huntley's got an $18 shot on top.
Must have some word on it,
We're
or
just having a bet.
yeah. Good on him. Like to see some people going out there.
Anything else for race 2, Drew?
No. So I'd say I have Suchet on top from Portion Control, but no confidence.
Race 3, 1400 metre race, benchmark 90.
So this is the Greys race. This is
it really?
Yeah, this is one of the most awesome grey races I've seen in a while. So this is normally a race where you're looking to go, oh, these are like deadbeat horses that are just back here, and there's normally 1 or 2 really good ones, and then the rest are crap. I can make a case for probably 7 or 8 from the field. I do then obviously have to take it down. Now I've got a top 3. I think the top 3 are actually better than the rest of them. So I've got Urban Rule as the clear standout here, and I think on the each way you get each way prices. I think it's
What price we getting?
you're getting about $4.50, $1.85.
Oliver to Shin, barrier 2.
Go
Needs to
forward.
be clear away to get a nice spot.
Yeah, its best run in the past has been at course.
I watched it parade at Geelong where it won.
Yep.
I had a good bet at it. I think we did, didn't we?
Yep,
Paraded pretty well, but it wasn't near its top.
correct. It's ready for this
It
one. I
looked
reckon.
really, really well though. So I've definitely got it on top.
Silvera.
Obviously, we can get a good line on how it has progressed from the yard. Silvera
I thought I had to
scared
win
the
that
shit out
last
of me.
start. Like, will they ride it back? Do you reckon today? Like, I just can't see it getting past Urban Rule the way if they ride it forward, it won't. And if they ride it back, they'll need a hell of a lot of luck.
It's a pretty good race. That it and it SP'd $4 favourite.
Yeah, I respect it.
Odeon.
I've got it number 2 on my picks.
It's definitely one that I'm not going to be against.
Yeah, the
After it
horse
scared the shit out of me when I laid it the other day.
the horse with the big potential to just blow these away. On what I saw is Valak. So this is a horse that I went to Pakenham to get my in before Corfu Cup, and this was probably the better card. Like, this is a really nice looking grey, and when you normally just can't see it in greys, right? You just go, oh, yeah, it's a nice looking grey. So what about it? This thing just stood out. It's really well. It won easy, and it'll make this grade. And you don't see the Hay stable step them up from maiden to a BM70
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
They did it. It won. It'll make the jump. So I'm wary of it. I'd say Urban Rules each way play here, but that's the other one I like in the race.
I respect Powerline from my favourite stable in Australia, Chris Lee's Racing, and very scared of Chalk.
Yep.
Sydney form. First hand's a good horse. It's run third to it. SP $5. Canfield Cliffs. Ticked a couple of boxes there, Chalk.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Race 4, 600 metres, benchmark 80. Benchmark 80. We're getting a bit low here, aren't we?
So it's a country final. So what you're seeing is all these horses have won generally BM70s.
Yeah, I'm scared of night to watch then. Saw it parade at Bendigo. It was enormous. It pissed in.
That Savage was slow away. Same race and stormed home for second or third.
I'm very keen on night to watch.
There's one here that I just think's just been unlucky, and it's got the class to win. It's Emoji. It just keeps getting caught 3 wide or whatever. Well, from barrier 1 today, tomorrow, with McAvoy on board.
Brown to McAvoy.
You got the
Jersey.
switches. You got
One at the trip.
Yeah, like it just has everything in its favour. I think each way you're getting about $8. I think it's a good price. I'm scared of Night's Watch and Savageu. I think they're the two decent form lines. I want to take on Astro Castro. Rocco Mahal could be anything if it's actually written correctly as well. And I'd just say Straight Jacket, if it somehow found its best form, it could measure up.
Race number 5. TV Stakes over 1400 metres. It's a Group 3, Drew.
Yep, we're getting into the confident zone here. I'll just go from top to bottom though, because these are really good horses. Ullman, strong winner last start. It is poorly weighted here, so it's giving Grand Rosso 1.5 kilos, and it's giving Echo Effect about 3.5 kilos.
Who was the runner of that race, wasn't it?
Yep. So you got to be taking the right odds for Ullman, I think, here if you're going for it.
Remember the drift Ullman had on that day?
Yeah, the stable didn't like it, but it looked good in the yard.
That might tell you that the stable was setting it for today. You got to be careful. They're sneaky.
Yeah. Supply and Demand, Sydney runner, won 5 of 10 starts. You have to respect it. Only beaten half a length, giving 9 kilos to the winner on a soft track last start. Respecting the horse.
How's your mate Hell Over Street $4 here?
Its best run has been at course and distance, and it would simply blow these away on that time figure. So its time figure is ahead of anything else, but because it ran like a 121.
Yeah.
But I can't see it doing it here. I can't see it doing it off that run. I think it needs a few more runs. The one horse I'm really keen on is Fastnet Tempest. So this is an OTI runner. Stormed home from the back in the Sale Cup. It's just going from strength to strength. Look at the trainer.
William Haggis.
He ain't,
Agus.
Guess what it's been set for?
Agus.
It's got blinkers on. It's set for this. I think it's got blinkers on. Yeah, blinkers on.
There's a lot of gear changes here.
Yeah.
Winkers off first time, Fastnet Tempest. Blinkers first time.
It's right, it's ready. $6, $2.10 the place. Very keen each way.
I am not keen on Hell Over Street at that price, although I concede it is a very big chance.
Yeah.
Ullman's the quality proven horse here for me. Grand Rosso seems overs. I agree. Fastnet Tempest is right in this, and I think Echo Effect run last time can't be ignored.
Yeah, I just note I have a feeling I saw something from the stewards this morning about hoof filler, so I'd just be wary before betting. Look into what they said about hoof filler on it.
Alright, we'll do. Race 6, Drew.
1,000
metre little dash for the 3-year-olds.
I found this one really hard.
3-year-olds and up.
Yeah, I was going to
3-year-olds
say
and up.
the quarterback ain't 3, mate.
What is he, 12?
Yeah, he's getting there. What do you think of Ball of Muscle being a $2 something favourite here? Like, you couldn't possibly back it, could you?
Well, it's run second, one time track and distance.
It's run second to Red Zal. It's run third to
In Her Time.
I can see it's got the form.
It's a little bit of a box ticker there, isn't it, Drew?
Yeah, but is it going well enough? Like, it's going fine, but is it going well enough? I don't know. The quarterback I couldn't be on. It could probably shit it and I'll lose on it. Shaff, I think, goes really well down the straight, but Bato Jaws had its measure last start. Crystal Dreamer has the ability, but once again, I think it was disappointing last start.
I think it's coming out of a hot race, though, and it's a hot stable now.
Yeah.
Elston and Zara, 2 winners on the day.
Yeah. I'm going to skip this one and we'll go back to it. The next horse, you'll see. Mile High, I think, has to improve. I'm telling you, it's a good straight track horse, but I couldn't have it apart from a place. Palazzo, Publico. Best can run well, but I don't think it can win. Highly geared, I was on it last start, and I can't see it beating these. Dance with Fontaine needs the run. Love Days, have to respect, but I'll still take it on. The two interesting runners here.
Why have you got to respect Love Days against this?
I like the stable, like what it's done time figures wise. It's just got something there. I don't think it can probably beat Bull of Muscle, that's the thing, so I'll take it on. Badajoz and Thelberg come out of the same race. Now, I'm backing Badajoz here each way because on its previous start, those figures were elite. Whereas what happened last start is they've ran it along slowly for the 9.55, so they've gone below benchmark, and that hasn't suited the ones back. Now, Svelberg's 3 times the price of Badajoz. But on looking at on face value of last start, you go, holy shit, how's that right? I've dug pretty deep in this, and Svelberg's best ever figures are still not at that elite level where I'm looking for something that can beat Ball of Muscle. And I'm not trying to be biased with liking Badajoz as a horse.
He's in your camp.
He's in my camp, but I was trying to find a way not to tip him. And
is Cummings still in your camp?
Not
When
really.
was the last time he trained a winner?
I trained 4 on
I
Saturday.
saw him walk around the yard.
Trained 4 on Saturday.
On Tuesday.
Rose Hill or wherever
and
they
he
were.
just looked cooked.
Yeah, they trained 4 up in Sydney. They killed that card. I know. Look, this horse is flying. This is one of their.
We're betting at Flemington.
This is one of their few horses that's actually flying at the moment. Like I can respect this horse. I think it's an each way price. I think it can. Shaft can't beat it in my opinion. I think Thelberg, if they're going as hard as I think they are with Ball of Muscle out front, I just have to take on Thelberg. I can understand if you wanted to back it at $18 because it's a good price. You're backing it to find out, I think. So you're saying, well, I think what you're saying, if you're backing it is, it was a really good eye-catching run last start. I think it can go from here to here. Whereas I know with Badajoz, I know that it can hit this level that I'm trying to go for. So that's why I'm willing to take
I think
3/4 of the
just
price.
calm down a bit though, Drewsy.
Yeah.
He's had a haircut, he's a little bit excited. I haven't said I'm backing Thelberg.
I know.
I'm just
I'm
quizzing
just-
you.
Yeah, I'm just making
I won't be losing
statement.
on it unless it parades like shit. It
Yeah.
paraded really well last time. Was giving a disgusting ride by Craig Williams, who
Yeah.
sticks on. Possibly, maybe they're setting up for this. I don't know, but this is a tough race. I wouldn't pen the quarterback at all. It's the best horse here.
It's run last, second. I know it's
Yeah, but why is it
failed
running?
first up with VIPH. It's a bleeder. It's got a lot of issues. But that being said, if it's been set for one race, this is probably it, right?
Exactly right.
Yeah. And you're getting what, 15s?
14s at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a big mounting yard race.
Yeah.
On
Ball of Muscle could just be a moral. Like
Crystal Dreamer
it
could be a moral. I love the way this book is. The odds are now.
Yeah.
So we find one here, we can really have a crack at it and get a huge result.
Yeah. I've got Badajoz each way. I don't have it as a confident bet at this stage. So, I want to see the yard.
Holy shit. Warren Huntley's bet might have got up, I don't know. Thing won at 18s.
That's a Luke Oliver one, that one. So,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Race 7, 800 metres. Sapelt Wine Stakes, Drew.
don't say it like you're so used to them having the figures up on screen. Just like, tell me who won and tell me the figures.
No, they had it just before.
I know, but you keep it up, surely. Anyway. I'm really keen here.
Oh,
Really keen.
so
So, this is just, it's an average race.
Alright, let me try and pick what you're going to do. Jesus. Pageantry.
I could find pageantry, but I'm not. So it was blocked last start. That was a really good run in the
Moonee Valley.
Moonee Valley, and then in the Manifold it was wide, no cover. It hasn't had its chances. I think it's probably run short of this, but I'll respect it. But no, that's not my top pick. I just think there's this clear standout here, who you found from the yard on Saturday.
Yeah.
You had it on top, man.
Sambro.
Yep. Just, there's no Leventi here. Irish, what's its name? Iris Vega's got a horrible... What barrier has it got, Irish Vega? 15? So it's going back. We know it's going back, and it's going to have to sustain a run.
Irish Vega goes Tommy Berry to K McAvoy. They don't get much bigger than that, do they?
Yeah, but it's still going back. So I'm doing this on map, and I'm going Sambro sitting perfectly on speed. It's not going to be three wide.
Oh, who goes M Walker
Yep.
to the chop king Hugh Bowman.
I know. It's a clear.
Has he got one away by now? Is he back? Is he walking into the club?
So
with
instead of sitting three wide the trip, this horse is now going to get the ideal run. There's no Leventi to beat, and the rest of these horses aren't Leventi. Like,
its run was enormous.
It was, and that's just going to bring it on. Like, we're getting $4, $1.83, probably getting more now because I'm sure they're drifting it. Because I'm pretty sure they opened it too short. I can just back this for 2.5 units to win, 3.5 units to place. I'm very keen. It's bet of the day at the moment.
Bet of the day.
Yep.
All right. I've got it on top. Sambro from Pageantry.
Yep.
Who I think is a stupid price.
What are they giving us?
It's been up a while, but it barely went around last start, and it paraded enormous. Really keen to see it parade. $14, I think I saw.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
13. Oh, they backed the shit out of it though. Missed it. What about sports bet?
You able to pull Betfair up for me? Just, I just don't want to give out a tip right here that's going to be under the odds.
No, just do it. I'm watching the races.
Yeah.
Race 8, the Kennedy Oaks, 2,500 metres for the 3-year-old fillies. It's a Group 1, Drew.
Yeah, it is Group 1. You give your thoughts real quick because I just want to make sure what the odds have changed to. Because I've already backed something here.
I think Aloysius and Moral.
What price would you take?
$1.75.
So I took yesterday $1.76 on Betfair, right? It's now $1.63. So I was really keen to actually suggest it was a 5-unit play at $1.76 because, and even $1.70, which is what all corporates are on. It's now $1.55 of all the corporates, and $1.63 on Betfair. There's 2 horses I want to play on here, and it depends on the prices. So
Luva,
another.
could improve slightly from the yard.
Yep.
And it still won.
It's going to go back to last again from barrier 10.
Bring Me Roses I didn't like in the yard a lot, so who knows.
Yep.
Pinot, you saw it last time when I wasn't there.
Had more to come.
It'll be on pace, making its own luck. It was a very brave run.
It's sectional data, massive.
Yeah.
So
what price is it? $7.50.
Yep. I have it rated about $5.40 in the race.
Well, how can they have odds like this though?
I know.
Rim Ram, your mate.
My mate.
Uh,
You got galloped on last start.
yeah.
That being said, this is a step up. Him just keeps running well, but
With
not
even
winning.
luck, nothing. Like Aloysius should just piss in.
I think it's you got Aloysia and you got Pinot, and then you've got a gap, and then you got the rest. So at this stage, I would be having a nice play. I mean, I've had my massive bet on Aloysia, right, and I'm going to chop out and have probably a saver on Pinot, and I think I've just won for the race. But at $1.63, that's getting to a point where I can't even tip it up anymore to people. So it's one of those races where I'm almost reluctant to tell you to get on it right now because the price is gone, but that may drift out overnight. Like you may at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
I agree. Like we had a great result on it last start at $3.
Yeah, and it may just not sit as good. It's barrier 9, so it's not going to get that. You know, may not just get the suck run. It may be 1 or 2 pegs back.
I'm not worried at all. I love that Luke Nolan's riding it. He's ridden good horses in big races before, done it very well.
Like who?
Like Caviar. Others.
Like
He was
Caviar.
number 1 rider for the number 1 stable in Victoria for like 5 years. Anything else there?
I think 2-horse race, and you've just got to bet to the right odds, and I think you can... Sorry, let me just have a look. What place price are we getting for Pinot? I guess that's the real question. $1.70. That's actually...
$1.80 here, bet 365.
I would be saying that you can actually have an each-way play at those odds currently on Pinot.
Okay, race number 9, 1100 metres, Group 3, 3-year-old fillies, Drew.
Tough way to end the day. These are just all decent types. There's no real absolute standout. Divine Messenger could be anything, but you know, take it on Jorda. What do we do with it? Do we lose on it again, or do we back it? It's a tough one. There's this Waterhouse runner, number 1, Debon Airley. 2 trials.
Debon Alley.
2 trials leading in. Pretty sure it's Waterhouse runner.
Waterhouse Pot, McAvoy.
Beat Global Glamour in that trial last start. Comes off a listed grade win at the end of last prep. Looks top class. I have it on top. I am excited. Coming out of being fairly beaten over 1400 metres and 1600 metres, but before that, 1200 metres, just lost to Formality. I think it's really good form lines. 1600 back to 1100. There was one on Tuesday that was 1600 back to 1200 that won as well. So that bloody Haydock thing, there's been 3 the past week and a half. I swear, this is just ridiculous, but I'm seeing the Haydock drop back, and this thing's just doing it again. Like, they're finding out it's not good over the larger distances. and then they're dropping them back, but they've given them really hard runs.
Yep.
So you've got to match fit. For Flemington, where you probably want a match fit horse, compared to like Caulfield, you can get away without it, and same with Mooney Valley. So
Yep.
you're getting the right horses, I think, for that. So they're my 2 tips for that, but I'd say I've got about 6 in my quaddie.
Have you mapped this race, Drew?
Yeah.
Where does number 3 Split Lip land from barrier 15 with the best female jockey in the country on board?
What, Linda
5th
Meach?
up, Invincible Star form, Hewton form, fat price.
Yeah, it's back.
Really,
back.
really keen to back it each way.
I had it potentially the best midfield.
I think it's coming out of the best race. It's
I need a good ride.
going to be our Phillies race, won by a female
Ooh.
jockey.
It'll need a really good ride to win this, that's what I'll say.
Yeah, I think it's going to get it because she's really, really good. And we're getting...
She's better on front runners, I would say, but she's still a good jockey on back runners as well.
Yeah, well, she's got a lot of these jockeys here covered.
Yeah, McAvoy on the Grey Waterhouse runners a bit hard to beat.
Not him covered, but yeah. A lot of them. I'm getting $17.
Yeah, you're getting the right odds.
Righto, best bet, barring Aloysia.
It's clearly Sambro.
I agree, Sambro, but I'll throw up something different. I'll go Night's Watch.
Ooh, like that. Best each way, Fastnet Tempest.
History repeats. Race 1.
I'm bringing myself around to Bellinelli as well in the last as a good each way play, so I won't lose on that. I think Pinot in the main race at the current odds is a good each way play, but Aloysia is clearly the one to beat.
Yep. Alright, anything else?
Any lays? Anything you don't think should be winning?
No, I haven't looked close enough.
That's fair enough. Now there's.
I'm trying to bet at Kyneton. I'm trying to trade NBA. Trying to do previous shows. It's hard. It's my day off too.
Day off, mate. No rest for the wicked.
Mounty Yard Mail is available via racingrant.com. So please head there if you want it. I can't help you if you message me on the day.
Racingrant.com.au.
Yeah, well, it's not via us for tomorrow or Saturday.
Yep.
It's via their website and their page.
Yep, and you can get my stuff from theprofits.com.au.
Get it while it's free, because I'm going to start winding them up. You've got to start putting a little bit of an earn on it.
Nah, always free, mate.
Nah, we'll talk about that. Alright, anything else?
Nope, just looking forward to it. We'll be backing up again on Saturday as well, and we'll be on track, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Then we're off on a holiday.
What, for a week?
I'm going to Byron Bay.
I know you are.
Alright, guys. Yeah, only for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Good luck. Bye.
Cheers, thank you.